So I can do whatever I darn well want to.
Well, I guess you can. Here you go, bud. Well, I am going to head out myself later today.
Hot date with John McBain?
No, I wish, but I have a hot date with court. Permanency hearing for this little guy. See whether Todd gets his son back or not.
Heaven forbid. That man destroys everything he touches.
All right, lunch is served. Hey, something wrong?
What if your niece tells John McBain I'm here?
What's my niece have to do with whatever Manning's up to?
I haven't quite nailed it down yet.
But you think Jessica knows something about the woman that Manning supposedly has in his house?
She knows more than she's saying, I know that.
Oh, idiot, I told you to use the back door.
You really think that Jessica faked a problem with her pregnancy to give Manning time to stash this woman?
Well, I know it.
You don't have to worry about Jessica talking.
Because?
She understands that it's in her best interest not to breathe a word about finding you here.
Are you deaf or just really, really stupid? I told you this was supposed to be... Shh. Back door, now.
But is there something I can do for you, Jessica?
I'm serious, Jared. Get on the phone right now, call my dad, and tell him you are not going to Columbia.
Natalie...
No, listen, you call him. You tell him that you understand that he's desperate to get the company back, that we all are, but that screwing around with a young girl's life in order to accomplish that, it's just plain wrong.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because your dad already booked my flight to Bogota. I leave today.
You've had that ticket all this time. We've been fighting since the diner.
We're fighting?
And now you decide to tell me that you decided to go along with my dad's dirty little plot? Oh, and you're leaving today. Well, that's nice.
Counting on you, Banks. CB. Kind of says it all, doesn't it?
He's using you because he knows that you feel guilty and you're allowing him to do it. Is that who you really are?
Is there a problem?
No. No problem. This is an electrician that I hired to put lights above the stove so it's easier to cook. You'll love it.
I don't cook.
Well, you should. You could use a hobby.
Who's the one that says how high when Jessica says jump?
Oh, you're comparing me to helping my pregnant, widowed sister to you traipsing off to South America so you can screw up some young girl's life?
Will you quit being so holier than thou?
Maybe I should go.
No, forget them. Why don't you start on that earlier project that we had going and then finish the new one later, okay?
Sure thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll get right on that.
Okay, good, thank you. And why don't we go see what the lovebirds are doing? You know, maybe we should leave them in peace. You hear that? Too late for that.
Jared, there are plenty of other ways to help me that don't include a plot to ruin a poor orphan girl's new life.
Dorian Lord set this in motion. She is the reason Nash is dead.
No, honey, you started it and I helped you. And don't forget, okay, we are partly responsible for Nash going over that skylight and dying.
I know, I remember that.
Jessica showed up here this morning to convince me there's no one in the house with Manning.
Jeez, how does he do it? I mean, you know, Vicky, Blair, Jessica, he's got them all hoodwinked.
I don't think Blair, not so much anymore.
Well, yeah, it's because Manning went ballistic when he found out Star was pregnant.
I know.
Jess hasn't had that wake-up call yet. She still feels sorry for the guy, so she forgives him.
Mo, I think her involvement is a little more active.
Yeah, but to fake a problem with her pregnancy, that's not Jess, you know? Even to help Manning.
I don't know. She lost her husband. Maybe she's not herself right now.
Well, I don't know everything that's been going on. I know that she tore Natalie apart at the funeral and then turned around and invited her and Jared to move into Vicky's place with her. That makes no sense at all. But that's the way grief works. You don't know whether you're coming or going. But you're still you. I found that out the past few weeks. You know, you can try to run away from yourself, but you're still who you are. But Jessica, doing something like this, I mean, no, she's not a criminal.
I'll take your word for it. Maybe Manning's manipulating her to get what he wants.
That could be it. You know, he lost Blair, he lost his kids. So maybe he's trying like hell to cling on to that one person who doesn't see him as the devil incarnate.
You remember what hard time I had when you first came to live with us?
Sure. Todd's child with Margaret Cochran. Of course you had a hard time.
Yeah, show it to Dorian. Well, this morning I went to wake him up and he was already awake. That's right, he was sitting up in bed playing with these toys and he looks at me and his eyes just light up and puts his hands out. And I'm just so falling in love with him. Thank you. I hate to think Todd could take him.
You really think that's gonna happen?
I don't know, Dorian. You know, it all depends on what the judge decides. It is Todd's biological son. I just feel like he's mine. I do.
That's the same way I feel about Langston.
Yeah. You know what? I've got to head out to the courthouse now. The babysitter, she's running just a little bit late, I think. So, you mind?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun.
No, look, bud, right here. Look. He loves his fire truck.
Honey, what happened to the toy stethoscope I got him?
He loves his trucks. You got those trucks. You be a really good boy, okay? See you later.
Okay.
Alligator. Okay.
I talked to Jessica, and she understands the stakes. She knows that no one can find out that you're alive, or certainly that you're here. None of it.
But she knows John McBain.
Yeah.
You sure she won't say anything?
No, she's your friend. She'll keep quiet.
All right, well, she said she was pretty anxious to get together. She said she knows a lot about me.
You ready for that?
Yeah, actually, I'd love to. But right now, I can't get past the fact I just wanted to hide from John McBain.
Yeah, I've scared you, haven't I?
Well, he did, barging in like that, demanding to search the place. I keep thinking about maybe he was working with the people that kidnapped me.
Oh, now don't get caught up in what ifs.
I have to get stronger to be able to defend myself. I mean, what would I do without you? I told Jessica that.
You got nothing to worry about. If you need me, I'll be here.